let's take a look at the games that I played in 2020 on my own. Now let's look at the games I played in 2020 in general. And finally, these are all the games that I played in 2021. Hi, my name's Luke, and for a majority of this year I really thought my passion for games was dying. And honestly, it partially is, as of the time of writing this. It was at the peak of this crisis all the way back in July that I thought of this idea, and definitely didn't steal it from Relax. Not only forcing me back into games to see what passion I could bring back, but also giving me a way to keep track of everything I played this year. A few rules for this though are that I'm talking about any games that I happen to beat within 2021. I'm not talking about multiplayer games really unless I played them for the first time this year. Also, before you ask, I don't really feel like talking about either of these, so here they go. So I guess it's time to start with this dog shit. Okay, I don't actually hate this version of the game, but this remaster hurt my feelings, so fuck you. However, I just so happened to watch this shitstorm that was this game's launch. Speaking of, what the hell happened with this game's launch? This remaster had and still has so many damn issues. Why is there so much bloom? I'm being blinded. Why does Tropical Resort look like a Luigi's Mansion level? Why is this game so fucking loud? Why are the music and sound effects on the same slider? What the hell is this transition? This is not a porn site. Why do the cutscenes look so bad? Sonic, are you okay? Why don't you give me the option to use the original music and stages? Why are the physics in this game so shit? Sonic, just go around the damn loop. Why does the ghost whiz feel so unnatural in every game it's in? Why can't Sonic stay in the right axis? Why am I having a seizure? How the fuck did I die here? Sonic, are you okay? Look, I love Sonic Colors. It's probably my favorite Sonic game. It has problems though, and this remaster just kind of stockpiled a bunch of other ones on top of it. This game is just filled with jank physics and problems that should have never been there in the first place. Yes, this game has patched, and yes, this game had a troubled development, but that doesn't excuse literally having seizure-inducing glitches at the launch of this game. I don't hate this game, but come on Sega, why'd you do that? Now that that's over, time to move on to a much better platforming franchise. Bro, this game is so good though, God! I played the Wii U version of 3D World back in 2013 and it kinda went hard then, but now, God, it's so good! The quick-ass movement speed makes Toad compete with Sonic the Hedgehog for being certified fast blue boy. Speaking of the movement, the new additions to this version easily make this one of my favorite 3D Mario games. We got peak level design, online multiplayer that works when it wants to, different playable characters, a fucking roll? Bro! Giving Mario forced head trauma has never felt so good. The music too, oh my god, it's so good. There's a reason 90% of my videos have 3D World music in them. 3D World in general got the port treatment so good, but I think the reason this package is such a good deal is because of something I haven't even mentioned yet. And Bowser sure be getting pissy about it. I'm gonna be completely honest here, this side edition is everything I wanted from 3D Mario and easily is the best part of 3D World. We got a big open sandbox world, interconnected levels, power-ups and a sandbox Mario for the first time, and a unique idea with fantastic execution and a banger soundtrack to top it off. The only problem with this is that many of the objectives are a little too simple or similar to each other, but I guess that's for the purpose of the side content not costing too much to make. Also, Bowser. I love this concept so much, and casually this mechanic is so good other than later on where he kind of gets tiring whenever he shows up, but he kills the only thing that would get me to replay this game consistently. Speedruns suck ass with Bowser's timer, making this game really hard for newbies to speedrunning to get into. God, this game is so fucking good though. Easily worth the price tag that so many people bitched about. Solid banger. Anyways, I don't know how to transition to the next bit. When will it end? And I swear to God, let this bit about 3D World end. One question before I start spewing garbage again. The fuck is this acronym? Anyways, This game is so goddamn good, but that won't stop me from bitching. I think in general my biggest problem is that a lot of the time there's too much going on at once for my dumb stupid gamer brain to understand how to dodge. Maybe I'm just bad, but I swear to God there's random difficulty spikes in the game. Like, what is this? The final boss, without showing it directly, suffered the most for me with the constantly shifting camera. Also, the ending was just okay. Anyways, bitching over, God, this game is so good. The battle system, when it's not being overly hectic, is so much damn fun. Switching characters, building up the free win button, and getting demeaning comments from all the characters for breathing the wrong way. It's just so much fun. The music, holy hell, the music. I'm not a fan of some of it, but God, it goes so hard. The art style too, like look at these cutscenes, they're so pretty. I feel like I'm being stupidly general here, but I swear this game is just a genuinely really fun JRPG. Minus week 1, day 4. Fuck that day. This game makes the stupid gamer brain in me scream, and therefore it goes into the appropriate tier. Speaking of games that make me scream, this game fucking shocked me. I legit did not think I would enjoy this game as much as I did, but goddamn, I'm so happy that I gave this game the chance it deserved. While not my favorite Metroidvania, most likely, I think the Ori games do a better job at captivating me and grabbing my attention. This game is just genuinely fantastic. I have some problems with it, such as how getting some of the power-ups is really kinda awkward pacing-wise, or how linear the game can be at times. Like, what the fuck is this shit? But I also feel this game pops off in its linearity. This game disguises its intended path so damn well. Like, I legitimately thought I was just exploring, but the intended path just kept opening up. It was just such a good feeling to feel like I'm exploring and suddenly run into Kraid or some big-ass boss battle like that. Okay, but fuck the linearity for a second. Can we just talk about sequence breaks for a second? I swear to God, if I wasn't getting fucked in the ass by life and wasn't so busy, I would have played this game like 10 times over by now. I've been watching this game from afar, being broken in half, fucking up Kraid in every way imaginable, and being completely encouraged by the developers. Something about being able to skip entire portions of the game, getting upgrades early, excites my stupid idiot brain, and now I really want to play Metroid now. Fuck. Okay, back to bitching though. I think I have an issue with how hard the game punishes you for dying though. Like, it takes so damn long to load after dying, making repeated deaths super frustrating. Whether it be from enemy zones or just being shit at the boss fights. It's probably due to hardware limitations and whatnot, but man, that time just adds up. I also wish the music was a bit more memorable, but it's cool and I vibe with the overall atmosphere a lot. God though, this game's banger. I can't wait to play it again, and I hope to God this game does well, because I want to see where this series goes in the future. On the contrary... Okay, I don't hate this game, but I also don't love it either. Mario 64 is an extremely fun game to play up until the second half of the game, where most of the stages just kinda blow. You're either repeating content constantly because of the boot out system, such as in Tall Mountain, where you climb the mountain what feels like 100 times, or you're stuck playing this bullshit, aka Rainbow Ride. Mario 64 is fun enough the whole way through, only because Mario is fun to control and some of the objectives are memorable. However, if half the stages make me want to be a feral animal, then is it really a perfect masterpiece that people used to say it is? I should probably make a whole video on this at some point. I respect the hell out of this game, but goddamn, it makes me want to put a bullet in my head at times, so I'm putting it here. Speaking of, I think I know how to make Mario 64 just that much more fun. You give Mario a gun! This game was a trip and I didn't finish it, but holy shit, I enjoyed it more than the actual Mario 64, so you know what? Fuck you, it's going here. Also, I'm really glad someone decided to make this image an actual game. It's my favorite. Now that Mario's threatened your life, it's time for me to not threaten your life and say if you like my content, you should subscribe. I'm a little busy lately, but I'm trying my best and I have a bunch of fun video plans for next year. Okay, enough shilling. Time for a lightning speed round. These are the games I'm just too damn lazy to write a full section for or don't have an opinion on, so here we go! Sayonara Wild Hearts. Acid Trip that was so damn fun, and I would replay any day of the week. Makes me scream. Hollow Knight. The game is a lot of fun and the atmosphere is a vibe, but the world is too big for my taste, and I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do or where I was supposed to go. Dread's better. Knockout City. A fun multiplayer game that got boring and drop-kicked too fast. Putting it here. Risk of Rain 2. A stupidly fun multiplayer roguelike that gets gets even more fun with mods. Also, this game kicks my ass, so therefore it goes here. Spider-Man PS4. This game was fantastic, but I remember next to nothing about it other than a few boss fights and having Spider-Man fly across the city at light speed and also throwing people off buildings. Gravity Rush. This game is so cool, but I felt like it was the first game in the series the entire time. Like, it captivated me enough to finish it, but I don't really care about the plot or locations that much. I love the nausea-inducing gameplay and especially this damn song. Monkey Ball. Man, this one's gonna hurt, but I haven't played this game enough to have an opinion on it. It's fun though, but anyways, have fun down there. Alrighty, lightning speed round over. Back to normal speed. Woo! You know, this game is great because it makes me happy for about 1/3 of it, and then the rest of it feels like if a roller coaster of motions went fucking flying off the rails and into hell. First of all, the porting job on PC. Why do I literally have to mod the game to fix the shitty porting? Secondly, yeah, no, these two gameplay styles just don't do anything for me. Every single stage for these two styles in the game either are okay or drive me insane, with maybe a few exceptions I consider actually fun. The mech stages with Eggman and Tails just have random ass enemy placements that drive me crazy, like the fuck is this, Sega? While I do enjoy racking up combos, I just don't care for this gameplay all that much. Like, it's fine, I'll play it, but it's nothing remarkable to me at best. The treasure hunting stages with the 4 penis looking ass bitch over here and the dumb whore ass bat makes me lose it though. Like, I know why I have to do this shit in context of the plot, but I also don't know why the fuck I need to spend 15 minutes on my first playthrough lost in driving me mad space searching for these dumbass emerald shards. It's just so aggravating playing some of these stages, and even if there are hints, I just don't like playing them all that much. Something I do like playing though is the speed stages, even though I suck ass at them. It is so much damn fun to spin dash jump through stages and pray you don't die. Also, the bounce bracelet is just like my brain constantly and needs to be in every Sonic game ever. Oh yeah, the bosses are kinda whatever too, by the way. I don't know where to put this game in the tier list, and I don't think it's as good as Mario 64, but it has the bounce bracelet, so it can go here. Well, let's keep pissing people off and go on to the next thing I can shit on, I mean talk about. This game is funny, and this playtime is what makes it funny. This game is good though, having one of my favorite soundtracks in gaming history. The gameplay and how the game punishes different playstyles for the sake of forcing its themes down your throat are its biggest downfalls though. This game on multiple playthroughs is simply just boring as shit. The neutral path is the best case, but it's very short, and even then you don't get the full story of the game. The pacifist route, the thing I replayed for this video, is second best, getting the full story and has some of the best moments in the game. The problem with it though is that after one playthrough, this route becomes boring. This battle system just doesn't lend itself to multiple playthroughs. And like, yes, this doesn't matter entirely, but considering this is a battle system more so based on puzzles, figuring out what these dipshits want so you can spare them, this battle system suddenly becomes more of a chore. Like, trust me, if I could murder these bitches, I would. Speaking of battling, fuck the genocide route. Fuck off. This route just sucks and is everything wrong with Undertale. Running back and forth, killing every enemy, all while the game punishes you for even thinking about murdering someone. It's just boring and not that fun. Yes, the boss fights in this route are fun, and probably the best part, and the ending is cool, meta wow, yeah, but I don't think it's worth it to me, especially because every run of this game after will never be the same. As a pacifist route after this will continue to make you feel like the biggest asshat imaginable. Don't forget that the overworld of this game is boring as hell as well. Literally just walking forward 90% of the time. Anyways, I want to stop bitching for a second. It's bad for my mental health. So let's talk about the good stuff in this game. The music. God, the music. It's so damn good. Honestly, everything but the gameplay is fantastic. The story, characters, the very minimalistic but decent art style, the writing, the atmosphere, the humor, they're all great. Shut it. I don't know what it is, but just something about this game resonated with me, and it's lived in my brain since I first played it. That it doesn't excuse the boring, chastising slog that is this game sometimes, though. Get the fuck in that tier. You know what doesn't go there though? Undertale's definitely not follow-up sequel thing. Okay, this game improves on the foundation of Undertale in almost every single way. Now, I'm only talking Chapter 1 here. I haven't played Chapter 2 yet. I'm also going to keep this brief, but yeah, this game is great. The battle system, while it took me a bit to fully understand, is much, much better. Having the bullet hell mechanics of Undertale, but making the sparing shit optional, and then not chastising you for killing people. It is so nice. They still encourage you not to kill anyone, but it doesn't really matter that much anymore. Also, all the good things about Undertale are back and better than ever, except the soundtrack isn't as good to me. Also, in the game, Sans canonically fucked your mom, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it, so you know what? It can go here just for that alone. Now, I just was positive for a whole segment. I don't know what else could possibly kill my vibes. God damn it! This game is good, but is easily the biggest identity crisis I've ever played. This game cannot decide whether it wants to be an RPG or an action and adventure game, and it shows so much in the different parts of this game. There is just too much shit going on here to properly call this game an RPG. Like, we have a traditional battle system, but also have overworld battles and a large focus on exploration. I just wish the developers would just make a full leap to being an action adventure, because that's clearly what they want to make. Okay, the battle system. Fuck this dumbass ring and its bullshit that comes with it. I just do not care, and I'm tired of how this game forced it in so much shit. However, the boss fights make use of the ring in a unique way that I liked a lot. They were fun. Scissors especially, being just an anime rival disguised as a pair of fucking scissors that are trying to circumcise Mario, and having one of the best themes in the game, like, listen to this shit. You know what wasn't fun though? This annoying ass quiz during the final streamer. This shit was so bad, and it gave birth to why I despise the final boss. There's so much other stupid shit in the game, but I still like it. The art style, the world, characters, scenarios, writing, exploration, just the vibe of this game is fantastic. And the music, oh my god, I think I've made it obvious throughout this video that the better the music of the game is, the more I enjoy it, and this is no exception to that. Oh my god. The main battle theme, especially the red streamer that you're probably hearing right now. God, it goes so hard. Even with the identity crisis that is this game, I just really get down with the vibes this world and scenarios throw at me. Doesn't excuse this dog shit though. Get the fuck over there. I really don't like all this negativity about my favorite video game character, Mario. I really need something that will cheer me up. This game is such a good Mario Party. If you're living in 2018, sad because you haven't been able to play a traditional Mario Party in over 11 years. And also, if a traditional Mario Party remixing old content from 1 through 10 wasn't on the console right now, that wasn't way fucking better than this game. There's a lot of conditions to be met for this to be a good Mario Party. Okay, for real. This game is just disappointing and kinda sucks. All of the side modes are either underdeveloped or one-time things you're just never going to go back to. And the main party mode is not totally back to the Mario Party of old. In the main party mode, all of the boards just straight up suck. Very few branching paths, too small in general, and just kinda boring to be on. Also, this fruit board is just ass overall. The little things add up too, like this game is so weak compared to others. You used to get fucking curb stomped by Mario Party. The economy of the board is just out of the fucking window half the time. Like, why do we get coins for losing minigames? Or why does this game reward coins constantly? Also, why are items so cheap? And by far the worst offender, this item? Fucking stupid addition for a game with already very small boards and stupidly cheap considering how broken it is. The only thing really saving this game is the online, which doesn't really matter anymore considering there's a better option right there, and also the minigames. The minigames overall are just great. Whether it be jacking off to a water plant, cooking the fastest, or having an aneurysm with your Joy-Con on a tricycle. Oh yeah, the character roster is also great, something you can't say about the other Mario Party on the Switch right now. This is a fine party game and nothing more, really. Too much is wrong with it for it to be a good Mario Party, but there's absolutely no reason to get this game over Superstars, and I haven't even played Superstars, therefore it goes here. Alright, what's next? Is it time? Can I do it? Can I scream about funny haha obsession?
It's a tornado
I
siren,
really
dumbass.
want to. Please let me do it. Please, please. I'm God, can you imagine getting a spin-off sequel to one of your favorite games ever made that's genuinely really fun, engaging, and is a fantastic transition into that gameplay style, retaining everything that made the original game's vibe so great? This game is just so good, man. I have some issues with it, but God, it was just so much fun to play. Without spoiling, I believe this game is just kind of too derivative of the original Persona 5, specifically in the plot structure. Like, I don't know, just the theming is extremely similar in the first 3 jails to some of the arcs in the original game, but afterwards this game just continues peaking constantly. Also, I have an issue with how much some of these characters are used. Ryuji, Futaba, and Morgana all kind of fall to the sidelines in my opinion. Like, they're there contributing to scenes, but just not a ton of development happens compared to the other Phantom Thieves. Other than that though, side missions are just kind of monotonous, but I still did them anyways as I just kind of enjoy playing this game too much. Anyways, I just bitched about a sequel to one of my favorite games of all time and one of my favorite characters of all time. I'm getting my Persona fan card revoked, so the warrior style gameplay in this game is so much fun, and it feels like it takes a lot more thought and skill to get through everything in this game. The fact we can now play as basically any character we want from the Phantom Thieves is so cool. The bosses are so much fun too. Like, what the fuck are these designs? They're so weird and completely fit the Persona vibe. And oh my god, this fight. Konoe is such a good villain that goes along with the villain of Persona 5 Royal's third semester. It's just so good. And also his battle theme. Oh my god.
Counter-Strike, come on, give it your all. You've come a long way, but let me just say, faking is not so.
Oh yeah, Zenkichi is such a dad. I love him so much. Sophie is also, like, if you made an AI character actually good, and is such a good addition to the Phantom Thieves. I haven't even mentioned the music yet. Oh yeah, can we just talk about this UI too? Oh yeah, the end of the game is so cool. Like, what is this? Okay, I should stop talking now. I can do this for days. This game is simply fantastic. It takes the spirit of the original Persona 5 and does its own super fun thing with it. Literally just talking about it makes me want to play it all the way through again. This is my game of the year. If my game of the year wasn't already Metroid. What? Metroid was the biggest surprise of the year for me. It gave me the most legitimate enjoyment, and I seriously want to go back to play more as I'm writing this. Like, look, I love Persona 5 Strikers a ton, but my enjoyment of that game most likely comes from the fact that it's connected to basically one of my favorite games ever. I could watch and play anything with these characters if I wanted to. Metroid just shocked me with how much fun I was having with gameplay alone. I seriously cannot get enough of Dread and its vibe. Okay, but actually, if Atlas would have just released this game sooner in the West, maybe it would be up there, you dumb fucks. And that's the list. This took so damn long, I kinda wanna die right now, but that's okay. Before I officially wrap up this video, I want to say that if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, and comment nice things so YouTube will be nice to me. Anyways, gaming as a hobby this year has been an interesting one. This exercise has honestly helped me not only talk about the things I enjoy in games, but gather my energy into this passion again. And it's just nice to feel passion for games again. And I really hope that next year we'll continue to push gaming further and further. Shit.